Happy Friday night. We're going to do just one eyeshadow color. This is called Bakers Street, you guys. I'm so excited. It's back. So what happened is it was a free gift with purchase when we went into the UK because we're now available. St. Cream Foundation is now available in the UK. So this is Baker Street and she's beautiful. And it was a gift with purchase. So what happened is, of course, they had quite a few. I thought they would run out sooner than it did, but I think we didn't realize how cool it was. Like, it was a pressed pigment. We really hadn't had our pressed pigments come out yet, and pressed pigments are amazing. So it did stay around a little bit longer than I thought it would, but it did sell out. Or not sell out, but they ran out of the free gift, which is a good thing. But then it was like, we all wanted it. Once I got it, I was just like, oh my gosh, we all need this. So I'm just using this color, which is Baker Street, on my eye. That's all for my eyeshadow. So I'm using it and putting it a little more intensely on the outside here and up above, and then blending it in so that you get a different, it's not as intense in other areas. And this is, like I said, just a pressed pigment, which is, it can be used for eyeshadow. I did on Facebook yesterday, I did a monochromatic look. I used this with balm and I made a lip gloss and I made a cheek color. Okay, so I'm gonna do the other side. This blur brush, by the way, great eyeshadow brush, is half price. So go to the Saint link up above in my bio and shop, because some of the there's a ton of eyeshadows and lip colors that are half price too. You gotta snag some stuff before you, before the sale ends on the 31st or we run out, because it's the last chance sale. So if you are on a budget, which, oh my gosh, if we go to the grocery store, we're on a budget, right? And you're thinking about the holidays and you know the groceries are going to cost a lot, you might want to just go ahead and snag some really good gifts right now. You could just grab a bunch of eyeshadows, some palettes, you could get some of these brushes. Anybody, you don't even have to like use our Saint makeup to enjoy this brush. And then you'll have great like gifts, and your friends and your family will be like, oh my gosh, you're so thoughtful and so wonderful. And you'll be like, oh, thank you. And you'll know that they'll love it because you love the Saint stuff. And it's so good. And then you'll like have saved so much money too. So yeah. So Baker Street is her name and she's back. I'm trying to make sure I even this out. I don't have anybody helping me with my live tonight on comments. So I'll go back and look at comments in just a minute. But I'm just using one color for my entire eye look. And again, if you want to mix this with our Saint Balm, Baker Street is beautiful for your lips and for your cheeks too. Okay, I'll do that another day. Or if you want to go back over to my Facebook live from yesterday, you can see it there. Okay, I want to remind you too, that looks great. Thank you. I'm not sure if you, thank you, Diane. Yeah, so no more, and if you want to color match, if you're interested in this makeup, all you have to do is comment match, and you'll get a form so you can get a color match, and you get your 3D foundation. So that's what I have. And rewards, if you are a customer with Saint, you have rewards probably if you've made some purchases in the last, it is 109 index. Oh my gosh. If you have makeup on, you want to make sure to use your setting powder and setting spray. What color on my lips? I missed the beginning. What color oh, hi Sheila. So I have actually, I didn't put it on here. I have plum, which is so pretty, you guys. I love, love, love plum. And it's a color that's gonna stay. And then I have Love Spell, which I'm not sure. It's one of the half price items. I'm not sure, but then I just put half the Love Spell over top of it because, and that's what I did on my cheeks too, because I like the gloss on my lips. I don't like the matte on my lips, but I love the matte on everybody else. Go figure. I don't know. But make sure if this summer, you guys, that you're setting your makeup with setting spray, a wet beauty blender, and maybe some powder too, or a combination of both. So I just spritz the setting spray into my hand because I find it very alarming. I even had another brand of setting spray that I was trying. Oh, and I should try it. And I sprayed it on my face and it had SPF in it. And so you know what I need to do is spray it into my hand and try it because it kind of has a shimmer to it. So I'll try that, you guys. But I just wanted to show you a little bit about the eyes, and then make sure you are using your rewards because they have this cube that's really fun. I didn't know how it worked, but it really is slick. It has Velcro here on the sides, and it folds up, and you just put your makeup in here. It's like a makeup cube, but then when you don't have makeup in it and you're storing it, it just goes so that it's flat. But your brushes fit in here, cream fits in here. The modular palette is also a reward if you're a customer when you order. And on Customer Appreciation Day just this month, it was double rewards. So you might have quite a few in there. But this is the modular palette where you put your creams on the top layer and you've got your mirror. And then the second layer, you can put your eyeshadows, and it's modular, just separates there. And then you have your mirror and your eyeshadows. Because sometimes when you've got that second layer, it's like really hard to figure out the mirror thing. So this was brilliant, I think. And also, and then I'll be done, is for the last chance sale, there are still some powder illuminators left. So I'll show you mine. These are beautiful, and they're really nice eyeshadow colors too if you want. But here, I just put the illuminator, and this is a powder, whereas our foundation is cream. Our eyeshadow is powder, but our foundation is always cream. Okay, and then I'm gonna use a little bit on my eye even too. So this is still versatile, and they're half price, last chance. So as soon as they sell out, they're gone forever. But these are very nice. The only thing I think what happened is they were more fragile, so we didn't share them as often, because if you do drop your palette, sometimes they'll shatter, and sometimes they would come damaged in the shipment. So then you had to deal with like sending it back and stuff. But this was Bakers Street, and then I did add a little bit of a powder illuminator, but it started out just one shadow, and here's your blur brush too, okay? All right, so I'll be sharing in stories like Christmas ideas for the next few, until the 31st, so that you can grab some stuff, and I'll tell you my favorites are the things that I would love to give as gifts to people, and that I will give. Most of my people that I have in my life have all the same stuff that I love. So yeah, there's that. All right, everybody have a blessed night. I'll be on tomorrow around 1-ish. And I'll be on stories all day long. Okay, cheers, bye.